Hello, class. My name is Dexter Tomlin, and today we're going to talk about the Wayne Williams murder case. I'm the commander of investigation for the division in this case, and we're going to talk about it from the aspects of forensics and the forensics used in this case to make a conviction. Just to give a quick situation awareness of the case and who was involved. The situation is from 1979 to 1981. The city of Atlanta feared a serial killer. 29 African American kids went missing, and no one had any leads on these heinous crimes corrupting the city. The first and only lead is the arrest of Wayne Williams. The mission: the Atlanta Police Department conducts a thorough investigation to make an arrest and conviction of the crime conducted, utilize an investigation with aid of FBI, and utilize forensics to make a conviction. Our execution will use all data gathered from the investigation as well as forensic evidence of trace evidence found on victim and suspects' home that relates to this crime for a conviction. All right. So in this class, here's the agenda we're going to go over. First, we're going to explain why each type of evidence is important to this case, and in this case, we're going to be looking at trace evidence, and that trace evidence is important because this is what helps convict Wayne Williams in this murder case. We're also going to explain different techniques that might be used to process non-biological trace biological and digital evidence in the fields and in laboratory setting. We're going to examine legal and ethical issues related to the judicial admissible regarding collection and forensic testing of non-biological, biological, and digital evidence, including current challenges and emerging issues that are relevant to the case. The last thing we'll do for the agenda is evaluate techniques used in the field and the laboratory, identifying which is the preferred method and why it is preferred. All right, so in the Wayne Williams case, the thing that stuck out the most when Wayne Williams was arrested was the yellow and green carpet fiber. The yellow and green carpet fiber was fiber of carpet found in Wayne Williams's room where he resided. But the strange thing about this case, in particular, when it comes to fiber, is this: that fiber evidence has often been an important part of a criminal case, but the Williams trial differed from other cases in several respects. Fiber evidence has not played a significant role in any case involving a large number of murder victims. So, what's the importance of trace evidence? Well, one, tiny fragments of physical evidence, such as hairs, fibers from clothing or carpet, in this case, or pieces of glass, they can help tell the story of what happened. Trace evidence can be used also to reconstruct an event or indicate that a person or thing was present. And in the Wayne Williams case, there was a lot of fiber that was particularly similar to some of the victims found during the investigation of this case. There are many ways that laboratories uh, analyze different types of trace evidence. Here's some examples. You got fibers, which is the main evidence found in the Wayne Williams case. You have hairs in the way they analyze that. I will give you time to read how fibers and hairs are analyzed. Another way forensics is used in the criminal justice field is DNA evidence. Though there was no DNA evidence to connect Wayne Williams to the murder, this is other techniques that can be used to help the criminal justice system in processing a victim. All right, examining legal and ethical issues related to the judicial admissible regarding the collection. All right, one of the issues was how much of the carpet relating to the crime was sold in the area. So a lot went into where the carpet come from, uh, looking under the microscope to find out if it truly matched the carpet in Wayne Williams' room. The second way is the possible conclusion and the probability of an accurate way to use evidence to convict the suspect. When investigating, there were many homes that had that type of fiber, but the one thing that kind of stood out was uh, how much was sold, and the probability was measured as an accurate way to ensure that Wayne Williams' carpet was the carpet that was found on the victim. One of the conspiracies that always comes up is with the culprit is why he was not convicted of the other bodies found with the same fibers found. So it is a conspiracy. A lot of people think it was probably framed, but DNA, I mean, well, forensics for the fibers, even today has shown the match of his carpet at that time. Uh, Closing, evaluating techniques used in the field and the laboratory, identifying which is preferred and method and why. Well, laboratory techniques are better in many cases because it keeps evidence more safe of contamination. Things in the field could be contaminated even by air or by dirt or anything else touching it, which would contaminate it. In a lab, you can control the way things are stored and keep it safe from being contaminated. So, in conclusion, lab work in labs that connected Williams to the carpet. Uh, the jury found that he was guilty of at least two of the murders in this case. Here's the references. I hope you all will continue to study this case, and you will see that there are still some questions out there that many people won't answer. But thank you for your time, and I'm out.